Hey, welcome everyone to a new video. I'm Capunator and it is a pleasure to talk to you today. And it's November, so that means moon start from November, so I'm looking ugly like this the whole month. Enjoy it. But yeah, if you clicked on the video, you're not here to see moon stars, you're here to see, is the new hop-up good? What do we have for weapon change and which weapon should we play now in Season 7? The answer to all those questions right after the intro, let's go! So here I'm showing you just the Furkan without any attachments. First we have the burst fire for the pre-patch hemlock and the single fire mode for the pre-patch hemlock, then post-patch. One general thing to mention, they did nerf the headshot damage from 44 down to 39. And I will not talk about the sentinel or the triple take in this video just because it's not that big of a deal, it's not that really something I can show you. They just increase the damage for the charged sentinel up to 88, and no matter if the enemy has armor or not. And they decrease the fire rate for the triple take from 1.3 down to 1.2. Now we come to the post-patch hemlock. Here they did two things. The first three shots now have a bigger horizontal recoil, so the first burst or the first three shots if you're in single fire, and the general magnitude is bigger between the shots. But the multiplicator for the magnitude in single fire mode is reduced. So this means that in single fire mode you have generally less recoil, and in burst fire mode you have generally a bigger recoil. As you can see here, the both pictures side by side. I'm sorry for the quality, I really need to find a spot where I can always do the same test with the same distance and the same points. I will improve that for the next video. But for the conclusion, as you can see here, it doesn't change that much for the burst fire, but for the single fire it's actually a buff, I would say, because there's just less recoil in general if you're in single fire, so single fire video soon confirmed. So now we speak about the Havoc. They also changed the recoil pattern here a little bit. This one here is pre-patch. As you can see, it goes straight up and a little bit left and then like 100% horizontal right and then up again. So they were not happy with that. They thought that it's too difficult to control. So here we now have the new pattern. It just goes straight up, a little bit to right, left and then up again. I guess that's a pretty good buff for the gun just because this recoil is definitely easier to control. Now here also in the zoom direction you can see it's a little bit less of the magnitude between shots. Now I'm so sorry for the video quality here. I really need to find one wall where I just can point myself always at the same place and always aiming at the same point. I will improve that, promise. Now we head over to the L-Star. So for the L-Star 2 they changed the recoil pattern because they thought that it's too difficult to control. This one here is pre-patch. Here I did just one recoil pattern and here I just tested the cooldown between shots because that's one of the biggest problems, I guess. As soon as you're shooting a lot you have this overheating effect and you're basically lost. But they changed that, and as you can see here now, first the recoil pattern, which is easier to control, I would say. It makes a little bit more of a left-right movement at the beginning, but then the shots are really more tightened together, so that's pretty strong, I would say. And here the overheating is almost never a problem because as soon as you release the trigger the heat is going away so fast, so this is a huge buff to the L-Star. Here you can see on the right side post-patch, on the left side only the left line pre-patch. You can see the total magnitude is reduced and the total left-right movement is reduced too, so this is definitely a buff for the L-Star, you should try it. Next I did some testing to the new quick draw holster hop-up, first with the RE45. Here you can see I'm just testing the hip fire once while standing and once while being crouched without moving. And what does this hop-up? It actually gives you a better ADS time, and sadly I'm a little bit disappointed here because for the RE45 we go from 200 milliseconds down to 167, so this is 2 frames at 60 FPS. This really does not change much. And as you can see here, the recoil patterns, I'm quite confused. Those two recoil patterns on the left side should be the better ones because it was with the hop up, and those two on the right sides are with the without hop up, but they seem to be more precise. So I don't get the point of using it. I mean, okay, on the RE45 there's no alternative. You don't have a disruptive rounds like you had in earlier seasons, so take it if you find it, but if you don't have it, don't feel bad, really. There's not much of a difference. I'm a little bit disappointed here, but now head over to the Wingman. Now let's talk about the Wingman. Here we have a better ADS time. We are speaking about 133 milliseconds, so 8 frames instead of 2 frames and 200 milliseconds. This is actually improvement, which is not that bad. But if we're talking about the hipfire accuracy, I don't know if we will really be happy here, because you will see now when I get closer, it just feels like it's not helping at all, the attachment. So let's swap in. Here we have, as you can see on the right side without the attachment, when I was crouched, the shots were actually tightened together way more than on the left side while I was crouched. The same for being just at a normal position, so standing. I would say it does not change that much. It's a little bit better, but not that big. So for the Wingman, I definitely can recommend you to use, of course, the Skull Piercer, just because this extra headshot damage is way more important as those hipfire accuracy, just because it does not improve this much. Now we will head over to some gameplay and I'll show you the new weapons in action. Thanks for watching here at this place. If you want to see more, all my social media links are now on the screen. Follow, like, subscribe. I'm also on Twitch and Instagram. And now let's head over to some gameplay. Yes, you can. Let's go, P2020! Let's go! Oh, she had the same idea. No, she's so low, she's so low! Please, please, teammate, no! Remember when I said that it was easier to hit targets? Forget that. Let's go! Let's go. Havoc's still so strong, actually even stronger than before, so. Oh, I got her even on that range. They're both low. Let's go. And as I said, I basically never have to reload just because. That was dumb, bro. R99 is love! I got this one. Let's go. Oh, he just finished him. She had a lot of fun with the gas trap. I know you tried your best, but it wasn't good enough. Oh, let's get it! It's the gold wingman. Let's go, that was closer than I expected. Okay, there's only one squad left. Got her! The path did everything, he reads alright. Am I this mean? Yeah, I am. Nice, first win in season 7, let's go! That's only because of the lucky mustache. So yeah, these were all the stats, my best clips. If you have more questions for changes, for balancing weapons, I don't know, put it in the comments, tell me which is your favorite weapon now in season 7. I mean, the R99 is back, so it's pretty obvious, I guess. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, show me with a like, leave me a comment, give this video some attention, share it with your friends. I really appreciate every support. And yeah, before we end now the video, down here all my social media links. I'm really happy to do this for you and appreciate all your support. It's such a cool thing to do, to be with you. Thanks so much. And yeah, my name is Capunator and it was a pleasure to talk to you today. I hope to see you back soon in another video. Ciao!